It looked like Paige Bueckers has broken her silence about this matchup against Caitlin Clark.
I've played a game against Caitlin in the W. Just what was it like? What was the atmosphere like today going head to head with her?
Yeah, it's fun. Anytime we can compete against each other. We're two competitors who just want to win and who have grown up to be playing against each other, playing with each other. So it's great. And the environment's great here. I feel like every game is a sellout. And so they have a great home court advantage. So overall, yeah, great environment.
Paige Bueckers just got a reality check from Caitlin Clark, one that's bound to resonate for the rest of the season. Their first WNBA matchup wasn't just a game. It was hyped as the beginning of an epic rivalry between two future icons. Social media lit up with promos, branding it the start of a new era in women's basketball. But once the ball was tipped, Clark made it clear who was running the show. The Indiana Fever dismantled the Dallas Wings 100-283, and while Bueckers put up a respectable 21 points solid for a rookie, Clark dominated in every aspect, with 14 points, 13 assists, and 5 steals. She controlled the game like it was her own stage. Everyone else, just background players in the Caitlin Clark show.
Paige Bueckers, I'm gonna be real. You did your thing. You nice. You did your thing. But you're not Caitlin Clark. Let's just be clear. You're not Caitlin Clark.
And by the way, she is the best whistle in the WNBA. She hacked Sophie Cunningham and somehow was given as an offensive foul, and she fouled Caitlin Clark on a fast break. Caitlin went flying into the rim post, and the refs just ignored it.
This game was an absolute blowout. Dallas Wings didn't know what hit them. Everybody ate in this game. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's break down why this matchup was never really close. Caitlin Clark posted 13 assists with only 2 turnovers, absolute surgical efficiency. Those numbers weren't just impressive, they sent a clear message: I'm running this game. This wasn't some evenly matched duel. While Bueckers was trying to piece together a solo act, Clark was out there leading a symphony. The media framed it as a battle between equals. But Clark quickly exposed the difference between a true generational talent and a player who's just very good. No amount of hype can hide that reality.
For all this Caitlin Clark, Paige Bueckers comparisons, it's not a comparison. Paige Bueckers got a lot of work to do. She's a good player. She got a lot of work to do. She need to get her team to the playoffs. Once she get her team to the playoffs, we can holler. All you Angel Reese fans out there, once she get her team to the playoffs, we can holler. Until then, Caitlin came in and got the worst team in the league directly to the playoffs off the bat. Started out 1-8, went to the playoffs, man.
Paige Bueckers has been going through growing pains while she's been down there in Dallas. They have a 6-16 record, and they simply cannot figure out a way to get it done. Now, ultimately, she performed, man. She played at a very high level. She had 21 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. She was shooting phenomenal from 3. Paige put up a good fight, but ultimately her team just fell short, man.
Here's what the league hopes you'll ignore. This wasn't just a blowout, it was a complete dismantling. And every second of it is on tape. What didn't show up in the box score was the psychological unraveling Caitlin Clark engineered. Every steal sent a message. Every laser pass cut deeper. This wasn't stat padding, this was Clark methodically erasing any belief Dallas had that they belonged on the same court. This is a live takeover. And if, like me, you can't get enough of watching Clark snatch souls in real time, smash that like button and leave a comment that echoes forever. And let's not forget, Clark missed 5 games this season with a groin injury. Meanwhile, Paige Bueckers is healthy and cruising through her rookie campaign. Yet it's Clark just 1 year in who's already rewriting the story. While Paige looks for answers, Clark is out here rewriting the record books. By halftime, the game was already decided. Indiana had dropped a franchise record first half. And this wasn't about running up the score, this was Clark sending a loud, clear message to every veteran who tried to discredit her last season. I never left. I just leveled up. Message received.
Let's look at these numbers, man. Caitlin Clark, 14 points, 13 assists. I scored in the game. I scored in the game, bro. Like, come on, man. Just magnificent passing. Only 2 turnovers. She's only had 4 turnovers total in the last 2 games. Really think about that. 24 assists to 4 turnovers in the last 2 games. Okay. Okay.
Here's the funny part. The media keeps trying to force a rivalry. For months, they've pushed the narrative that Paige Bueckers is Caitlin Clark's kryptonite, a made-for-TV storyline framing Clark versus Bueckers as the ultimate showdown. Then, the game happened, and over the course of 40 minutes, Clark torched that script and left the ashes smoldering at center court.
Caitlin Clark, I'm not joking when I say this. Caitlin Clark is Demon Caitlin's back. Demon Caitlin's back. Caitlin swats JJ Quinterly. Watch this here. She swats Quinterly. She screams in Quinterly's face. She then gets the ball, looks straight up, and throws an inch perfect pass to Sophie Cunningham for a layup. If she throws that pass 2 inches lower, it's stolen. 2 inches lower and that pass is stolen. Like, that is something that no other player in this league can do.
That's what we're talking about when we are referring to Caitlin Clark running the show.
Is this what Stephanie White needs to see? To finally say to herself, oh, all right.
Now let's get to what really matters, efficiency. Caitlin Clark didn't just rack up 13 assists with only 2 turnovers. She created opportunities that didn't even seem to exist. That's the difference between a star and a generational talent. It's the kind of impact the media conveniently glosses over because it ends the Clark versus Bueckers debate before it even starts. And don't forget how Clark kicked off her 2025 season with a casual triple-double against Chicago. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, plus 4 blocks and 2 steals in a 93-58 blowout. While most players were still shaking off off-season rust, Clark was 3 steps ahead, making veterans look like they were stuck in slow motion. This isn't just another young star. This is a once-in-a-generation engine driving the entire league forward.
New York Liberty, we can beat them. We already did. The Minnesota Lynx, we can beat them. We already did. We already did. We can beat anybody if we play in this Caitlin Clark style. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. There ain't a point guard in the world that could mess with her at all. At all. It's not even close.
The Indiana Fever dictated when they run like this. I don't believe there is a team in this league that can beat the Indiana Fever at all. Let's go. Hull, Lexi Hull coming down the right here. She's got the ball. She's going to take a step back, way downtown. Bam. She got it. She got it. She got it.
From a statistical perspective, it's nothing short of stunning. Caitlin Clark's rookie season already had basketball historians reaching for their pence, averaging 19.2 points and 8.4 assists. Now, in her second year, she's turned up the heat, putting even more pressure on league veterans, who are quickly realizing the future of the WNBA has arrived and it's wearing number 22. But beyond the numbers, it's the psychological impact that hits hardest. You're watching seasoned pro-some with over a decade in the league scramble to keep pace with a 23-year-old who treats their career milestones like pre-game warm-ups. It's a mix of disbelief, admiration, and just a hint of envy.
The Indiana Fever beat the Dallas Wings 102-83. The game wasn't close past the first quarter. We're up by 1 in the first quarter, and that second quarter, we destroy the Dallas Wings in that second quarter. That second quarter, absolutely bombing away. That second, Aaliyah Boston, 7 points. Natasha Howard, 10 points. Caitlin Clark, 5 assists in a second quarter. When her assist numbers are high in a quarter, you know they're playing Caitlin Clark style basketball. You know they're pushing the pace, pushing the tempo.
I'm surprised Stephanie White didn't have a heart attack. I'm surprised she didn't bench all the starters coming out of the half. I'm glad she didn't. Seriously.
If we take the second half against the Atlanta Dream and the first half against the Dallas Wings, that is a 40-minute span of what looks like Caitlin Clark basketball.
Here's where the league should feel genuinely embarrassed. Instead of embracing the obvious that they had the most marketable player in modern sports, WNBA leadership seemed more focused on humbling Caitlin Clark during her rookie season. Remember the petty headlines? The salty comments from vets. The refs turning a blind eye while she got tossed around with barely a whistle blown. It wasn't just a failure to roll out the red carpet, they nearly ripped it away from under her feet. Imagine having a golden ticket to revolutionize your sport's popularity, and trying to clip its wings instead. Meanwhile, Clark has completely transformed Indiana. The Fever went from being a league afterthought, a running joke, really, to packing arenas, setting scoring records, and making the other 23 teams feel like they're competing for second place. That's not hype. That's the Clark effect, undeniable, unstoppable, and exactly what the league needed.
The playmaking. Y'all see the playmaking, bro? The backdoor passes. Come on, once the 3-ball start rolling again, y'all really in trouble. You see the post game, posting up Lil Quinterly. Spin off of her step back. Midi. Y'all said she didn't have a midi. Okay.
When Caitlin has the ball, they are the best show in basketball. And it's easier for Kelsey Mitchell. It's easier for Aaliyah. It becomes easier for Natasha Howard if she buys in. It's easier for Sophie. It's easier for everybody. And then when you've got Ari McDonald, who showed today, by the way, that when Caitlin is off the floor, she can push the tempo too. That is exactly what we've wanted.
Caitlin Clark running the offense, being the innovator of offense, the distributor of offense for the Indiana Fever. This is exactly what we mean right here.